From historic Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York, GoTV presents your International Diamond Cup featured foursome.
There has been plenty of history here on Oak Hill Country Club. Will there be more made today here at the International Diamond Cup? We are happy to be a part of it. Dave Benz alongside Chris Walkie. And Chris, today our featured foursome hole is the beautiful par 3 15th. I say beautiful because aesthetically it's very pleasing, but don't let that fool you. It is one tough golf hole.
It's a very tough golf hole. It's only 150 yards, kind of down a slight hill. But they've redesigned the green in the last year, and they brought the water closer on the right-hand side. And I think this is really going to play havoc with the golfers. I think they're going to see that, and the ball tends to go there. And Dave, the pin in the middle of the green today, probably the narrowest part of the green. The pin's only 7 paces from the right side of the green from that water, and there's bunkers on the left-hand side, which isn't a very good spot either.
Yeah, there's trouble all around. And this field, well, they're not exactly the type that you would see in the Ryder Cup or a professional event that, as we've seen here on the Oak Hill Country Club course many times. This field, an eclectic group.
Yeah, you got some good players, you got some not so good players, you got players in between. So we're going to see an array of shots here today. You know, some in the water, some in the bunker, and sometimes it's going to be a mess out there.
Yeah, by the way, one of the larger groups that we have seen here today. All right, time to meet the golfers in our featured foursome. John Edmonds, Joe Pennick, Rick Schweitzer, and Jay Smith. And that group is on the tee box right now with the third member of our broadcast crew. Let's throw it up to Jill Carlson.
All right, thanks, Dave. Now, this group tells me they're having fun. Are you playing well, though?
We don't.
That was a long pause.
We're not doing anything well. I shouldn't say that. One of us is.
Who's
and
playing
it's not
well?
this one. This guy. He's hitting the ball nice.
Yeah, and you took lessons, is what I heard. And you've shaved off about 10 strokes off your game?
I said probably about 10.
Have you had a putting lesson yet?
I think I need one after that last par 5. When you're 4 putt, I don't think I've ever done that. So, the greens are rolling fast today.
It's a challenging course, is it not?
It's very challenging, yes.
All right, likelihood that we're going to get a hole-in-one here then?
Probably not.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
But we can always
Maybe
hope.
2. That's
We
right.
can
There's
hope.
always hope. Hope is free, or so I'm told.
All right, thank you very much, Jill. So John Edmonds with Hillcrest Transportation up first on the tee box and describes his swing as bad, but this one looks anything but bad. Chris, look at that.
That was a great shot there. The left front portion of the green, that's the play here. You want to keep from hitting it to pin high because it brings in lots of trouble.
So he will have a decent run at trying to make a birdie. Haven't seen a lot of birdies here today. All right, so Rick Schweitzer up next now with International Truck Sales of Richmond, a John Cook fan, and this looking like a very similar shot to the one we just saw.
Yeah, looks like it's headed for the left side of the green. Good shot. He's in a safe play over there. Should be a pretty easy 2-putt, Dave.
All right, so Jay Smith with Cox Transportation Services up next. Describes his game as long and strong, Chris.
That's a good combination as long as he can hit it straight.
He is long. Very tall guy.
Yeah. Wind's kind of died down here. Let's see if he can pick the right club. Looks like he pushed that off to the right.
Indeed he did. Will it stay dry? It will not in the water.
Now he's got to go that tough drop zone. We haven't seen too many good shots from there today.
So Joe Pennick, the last off the tee box, and describes his swing as being too fast, Chris.
That's not a good thing if you're trying to hit it solid. We'll see what happens here. The wind's totally died down. Should be easy to pick the right club. Looks like he's watching. I think he likes it.
Coming right at the green, and it goes into the bunker. Just carried it a little bit too far to miss that lip.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The play here is hit that front left portion of the green. You hit it pin high and you miss your target, you're going to be in trouble.
And Chris, as they make their way down from the tee box, let's check in with the fourth member of our broadcast crew, Tim Morris.
Thank you, Dave. I'm here with the RVPs, Chris Randall and Phil Ruley. A great day of golf. And Chris, I mean, the Diamond Cup year after year, it just keeps getting better and better. I know it's a special occasion for you.
Absolutely. We look forward to it every year. The customers look forward to it, and our folks had a great day today. It was outstanding. The best just keeps getting better and better.
Phil, what is it about golf that you get people together, and it's just a great time to do business and build relationships?
It's one of the only events where you can actually get a customer aside away from the office for 4 or 5 hours, get them to relax, enjoy themselves, build a lot of rapport, both customers and prospective customers. So we enjoy it. It's become a landmark event for our company, and the folks that enjoy it every year after year, and today was just incredible.
Plus, when you all get together and everyone in your group hits terrible golf shots. There's a bonding experience going on there, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You didn't do that today, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a tough game, a humbling game, but it's just a terrific day. And I know these guys share that sentiment as well. So, Dave, we'll throw it back to you out at 15.
All right, thank you very much, Tim. Back to live action, and Jay Smith taking the drop. And look at this effort, Chris.
Just carry the water. What a great shot. It's one of the best shots we've seen all day.
We haven't seen a whole lot of great shots out of that drop zone, though. Fantastic effort by Jay Smith. Now Rick Schweitzer lining up his second shot and got the wedge. Is that the right play here?
Yeah, that's the right play. He's got to get that thing over the fringe there. Drop it in quite softly. Now, this is a good play right here. It's a great shot.
Get in the hole.
Left himself about 4 feet straight up the hill for par.
Meantime, making his way into the sand trap, Joe Pennick.
Yeah, this is a tough shot here, Dave. He's got a downhill lie. Most players tend to get their weight too far back on the right-hand side. Can't hit the shot solid enough, tend to kind of bounce into it.
And Pennick puts it right back into the bunker. We haven't seen anybody get out of that bunker in one shot yet today.
Such a tough shot with the high lip, and you got the water behind the pin.
You really don't want to hit it too hard because that water is definitely playing into the back of your mind.
How good is this shot?
And that will hang on to the green, so he will have a shot to try and make a bogey, a long bogey attempt upcoming. And finally, John Edmonds will line up his putt. But while we have a moment, let's once again check in with Tim Morris, who has highlights of what else has transpired here today at Oak Hill.
Thank you very much, Dave. I know you've seen a mixed bag out there at 15, as have we. A lot of guys complaining about how difficult the course is, while at the same time saying how spectacularly beautiful it is. But I had to show you a couple of great shots. First, out at 13, John Buckner, a guy who is not used to doing this, chipping from the fringe, and he drains it. John Buckner with the highlight of the day for him. He was thrilled about it. But maybe the best shot of the day, Richard Goforth at 18, the famous 18th hole from about 100 yards. Watch this. He hits the pin. It actually dings the pin, ends up a few feet away. What a highlight for Richard. What a day we have had out here, good and bad, but I wanted to share those with you before I throw it back out to you at 15. Dave?
All right, thank you, Tim. Back to live action. John Edmonds will line up this birdie try, and this from about 35 feet. What do you see this putt doing?
Yeah, it's uphill. Probably goes a little left to right at the hole. Key here is to get the right speed and get it up the hill. Just didn't hit it enough. He's going to leave himself 2.5, 3 feet for par.
So he'll be able to think that over while Joe Pennick places his ball and gets a read from his caddy. Pennick looking to come back here for a bogey attempt, and this is going to have a little movement on this putt as well.
It's going to go a little bit right to left here. It's pretty level, though. Speed shouldn't be an issue. It's going to have a pretty good four if he makes this one, considering he left his first shot in the bunker there and had a tough third shot. Let's go ahead and hit it.
Pretty good speed. Can it get the break? It does not. So Pennick will have to settle for a double bogey. And he'll go ahead and tap that out. Now Rick Schweitzer lining up his putt, and this is a par attempt upcoming here for Schweitzer.
There it is. Didn't hit it hard enough. It dies too quickly.
Frustrating bogey for Schweitzer. And it looks like Jay Smith is going to defer here to John Edmonds.
He's grinding this one out, isn't he?
He absolutely
He's taking his time, trying to get that read right. I think it's a pretty straight putt. I think he just hits it firm in the back of the hole. He should be fine.
I've seen a lot of putts like this just roll out today.
Good putt, great par there.
Edmonds puts it down for the par. And finally that leaves Jay Smith. And Smith, this would be a fantastic bogey out of that drop zone.
Just got to trust his stroke here, back of the hole. Don't give the hole away. Good putt.
Fantastic finish for Jay Smith, who cards an impressive bogey after putting his drive in the water. John, talking to you down on the practice range today, you seemed like you were confident. You looked great on this hole.
Yeah, hitting the irons pretty well today, but putting these greens are real fast. So kind of had one hole had a 4 putt on, but After that, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, but you two-putted when the cameras were on. You get a par, so you got to be happy about that.
Yeah, you gotta have a little fanfare.
All right, well, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your round.
Thank you a lot. Thank you, the national team.